will start with Sean Cunningham.
Hey, what's up, Ty?
What's up, my man? How we doing?
Good, man. Good. Just tonight, how impressed were you with the way and really this stretch by your team, just the way you guys have been able to fight and kind of respond to the adversity shown by the opposition?
Yeah, I mean it's been exciting to see. We obviously started the season strong and went through a little rough stretch there. But it's nice to pick up some wins, especially at a time where I mean every game matters, but I see early in the year really setting the tone for the rest of the year as it goes on. So it's good for us to get these wins, and especially against good teams like Boston. They're a great team. A team that's competed to play in the finals the last couple of years. So it's exciting to get that win, but just got to build off it. Short practice time. You have games really close on top of each other, so just got to build off it and keep this going.
James Ham.
Hey Ty, real quick, tell us about the sweatshirt.
I saw it on Twitter. I was like, let me get this before my legal people tell them that they can't sell it anymore. Because I ain't get no profit from it. So let me go ahead and comment before they gonna say something to it. So I picked it up. Oh, it'll be really exclusive soon. What's my people tell them that they can't sell it anymore? So, but nah, it's cool. It's a nice little play on words. My whole life I've used Tyrese's pieces on social media, so it's cool to see that somebody else thought of it. Tell Reese's to hit me up. We can do some marketing stuff together. We can take it to the next level. So, it's just a cool little play on my name.
All right. So outside of that, in the third quarter, you hit those back-to-back threes. It sort of just like got your team right back in the game. Career night tonight, coming off of the announcement that you're the Western Conference Player, Rookie of the month. Just what has this last 24 hours been like for you?
Same thing, man. Same thing. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I just went to sleep like normal and woke up, got ready to hoop. I don't really pay attention to that stuff. It's cool. My mom called me, teammates, congratulated me. That's cool. But I care about winning games. So it's exciting. I really worked my butt off these last, through all this pre-draft stuff. It's taken so long, really improved my game a lot. So it's exciting to see it kind of, come together. But I don't buy too much into that. I just want to win games and get Sac back to the playoffs. So it's exciting, but just on to the next one. And it's nice to win December and January, but you got to win February, March. Got to keep it going and got to keep winning games.
Jason Jones.
Hey, what's up, Tyrese?
What's up, my man? How we doing?
First up, you're supposed to wear Edge sweatshirt tonight, but
Oh, I know. I gotta get some gear, man. I don't got no Edge gear. I got some John Cena in the vault though. He ain't come back for Royal Rumble. I was mad, but I'll get some. Don't worry. I'll get a vintage Edge shirt.
okay, yeah. I just wanted to ask about that second half of the third quarter and the fourth quarter. You guys were down. You hit some shots. The defense got rolling. Do you feel like at this point you guys may not know where the big shot's going to come from or where the play is going to come from, but when you guys play hard and give the right effort, someone's going to make that play?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we got a lot of guys out there that can score the ball really well, knock down shots. I think, we closed that closing lineup of, Fox, Buddy, me, and HB on the on the outside of the 3-point line. I feel like we trust everybody to knock down shots and make big ones. So, but the head of the snake is ultimately De'Aaron. He gets into the paint, draws a lot of attention, and we just got to be ready to score. But like I've said many times, he's the head of the snake. He's the leader of this team. So kind of just follow his lead, and usually that takes us to good spots.
Matt George.
Don't really worry, Ty. None of us saw you asking to have the camera lowered earlier. No worries.
Oh no, it's all right. It's all right. It was too much of this and not enough of this. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of an obscure question. I had the opportunity to speak with Coach Prohm today, and he had a lot of praise for how you've translated to the NBA. I wanted to ask you, though, your time at Iowa State, those couple of years, how well has that prepared you for the success that you've had at the NBA level? And do you feel you'd be as ready as you were if you had gone to another program?
Coach Prohm is my guy. We're really close. I'm really close with him, his family. his wife and his kids. That's like, another father figure for me. So when I got to school, even during the recruiting process, Coach Prom had a lot of trust in me. So when I got there, he really put a lot of trust in me right away, because a lot of people, thought I was going to redshirt, didn't know what I was going to do. But he put trust in me right away to kind of go. So he kind of put the ball in my hands. Then ultimately I ended up starting. He trusted me to start for the whole year as a freshman. Kind of similar to what's happening, with Coach Walton, that, when you have a head coach who has that much trust in you, it's hard not to be successful, because when they got that much trust in you, you really just can play free and do what you are capable of. So, obviously Coach Prom has had a really good list of guards. 3 of his point guards in the NBA now, me, Cameron Payne, and Monte Morris. So he really knows what he's doing with PGs. I sound like I'm making a recruiting video for Iowa State, but it's real. It's true. I'm just being honest. Like, Coach Prom really knows what he's doing with his guards, puts a lot of trust in his guards, and it's up to you to make that decision if you're going to take advantage of that. So having a guy like that has been big for me, and we talk, probably once a week these days. So it's really nice to have a guy like that in my corner.
Marshall Harris.
Yeah, Tyrese, I'm just curious. Did you have extra fuel? I know you said coming off the road trip, you didn't feel like you were shooting the ball that well, but you're trying to do other things to make your presence felt, have an impact on team wins. Did you feel something tonight that changed that got you into a shooting mode? Because you certainly let it fly, and you were pivotal in the second half and in the comeback.
No, like I said, I'm just trying to make winning plays, just trying to help the team win. I think I do a lot of things well, but you leave me open, I'm I'm gonna knock those down for the most part. So a lot of times there's just open looks, the guys leaving me open, making me make shots, and I was able to do that tonight. So it's just big for me that my teammates and my coaching staff continue to have trust in me to take shots, and especially big shots down the stretch. So everybody's got trust in me. It's really nice to have that in my corner, and that I think that's just allowed me to play free and make rookie mistakes. It happens. Have some bad turnovers, make a defensive mistake here on a rotation or something like that, but just continue to grow from that. And I feel like I've really been able to do that, throughout the year.
Tony Harvey.
Yeah, Tyrese. Just wanted to talk about that second quarter, the early part of the second quarter. You guys went down by 10 points. It was 32-22. Walton calls a timeout. Then you guys, you come back with force. So what are those timeouts are like with Walton when he see you guys, kind of struggling, and he trying to get you guys back back on track?
Just communicating with us, getting on guys. I think that helps a lot. Is that coach is holding us accountable and the whole staff, but it means more when the team is holding you accountable. Like when the starters come out, the job of the bench is to add more momentum and keep it going if things are going well. And we didn't do that to start that second quarter. So the starters are holding us accountable, getting on us, and then I think that gets us going. But we can't be like that. It's got to be off the jump. We got to be ready. I thought our energy was poor to start the night and to start the third quarter. I thought we could have been a lot better, but we got better as the game went on. Not every win is going to be pretty and gorgeous. Sometimes she's ugly. So it's a good, nice win for us, and had to dig deep to get that one. So it's exciting. You just got to find ways to win. At the end of the day, none matters except for wins or losses. So just a big win for us, and now we just got to, like I always say, keep growing on it and learning from our mistakes.
Okay, a few more for Ty. Jason Anderson.
Hey, Ty, congrats on the win and the award too, buddy. Well deserved. You mentioned earlier the limited practice time this season. I think you guys had 16 games in 31 days to start the year, but then you did have a few days to practice recently. Reflecting on that, how beneficial was it, and what would you say is the number one area of improvement that you've seen recently?
Yeah, I think it was big for us. I think the practice stretch you're talking about is before the New York game, if I'm not mistaken. So I think that was big for us to kind of be able to compete against each other. I think the staff really came at us and really got us showing us the numbers of how poor we were defensively, how we can score against anybody. But at the end of the day, it's going to happen on the defensive end. So the staff got on us, and then we competed. We really got after each other. Guys held others accountable. I talked the other day after Fox had the game against New Orleans about him killing me in practice, but I needed that. I think that got me going, is competing with him in practice, being able to guard him and play against him and compete against Buddy and HB and all those guys. I think we had days where the bench got after the stars got after the bench. So I think it was good for us to kind of just compete and fine tune things. Talk about what we got to fix. Just go over some coverages and terminology that we weren't really allowed to go through early in the year. And I think it just that really helped us. And I think we've been really good since then, obviously the New York game and then the road stretch and here now. So I think it was big for us. And now, I don't think our next game is till Saturday. So I'm sure we're going to get back into it, practice, keep getting after each other. And that's going to allow us to keep growing.
Last two questions for Ty, please. Next question, James Ham.
Hey, Ty, you talk about the winning plays thing. And at the end of the third quarter there, you tracked down Buddy Hield's miss on the half-court heave and laid it back in. Just did you think you were going to get there in time? And just what does those little tiny plays mean for your team at this point?
Well, to be honest, I was yelling at him because I wanted him to pass me the ball. I thought I was hot. I thought I was going to hit another one. He shot for half court. I'm like, what in the – so I just ran at the rim. I thought I was going to hit the back of the rim, so I didn't, run super hard and hit the backboard soft. That's why I was, barely there, because I was expecting it to fly out somewhere. So, I just was trying to make a play. But, yeah, that's got to be who I am, is just coming out, bringing energy, making plays, just to kind of get the energy going and get us going. I thought that was a big play for us down the stretch to, keep it tight and keep growing. So, I thought that kind of ignited the start of the fourth quarter where we came out, and I thought we were really successful early in the fourth. So I'm just trying to do whatever I can to help the team win. All the personal accolades and all that stuff's cool, but I just like I said, I just want to win games. So just whatever I can to help us and to do that is what I'm going to do.
All right, final question of the night for Tyrese, Matt George.
Hey, Ty, I'll make it quick. Couple of separate instances in this game where your team fell behind by double-digit points, immediately responded with a run to get back into the game. Luke said that a couple of weeks ago, it was in those areas where that 10-point deficit would quickly become 17, 18 points, and things would get out of hand. The team would go to more ISO and hero ball.
Sure.
Now he says you're keeping your composure better. Are you recognizing that? Is that part of the accountability you're talking about, or what's the major difference there?
I think accountability, and I think we keep growing together. I think our chemistry is really getting a lot better. Having practice time, having a road trip to travel together. And, the other day when we traveled from New Orleans on that long plane ride, guys were trying to sleep. We were arguing for 2 hours about just pointless things, top 5 movies, who's a better actor, Will Smith or Jamie Foxx. We argued a bunch of stuff, just growing together and coming close. I think that's helping us a lot. Just the more chemistry we have, the more we're together is really helping us become a better team. I always say the better and closer you are off the court, and how you know each other is going to translate to the court. And I think the best teams are always the teams with the best chemistry. So I think that's really helped us these last couple of games is getting closer together, sticking with each other, believing in the staff, believing in each other, and things are going to go right. So I think we're growing day by day, and it's got to keep going.